I'm saying bye to all the lies and all the times you cried, saying that I wasn't right.
Now let's talk about MonsterArts Shimo and how it's been disappointing a lot of people, including myself. If you saw the first video, a lot of people thought that I was praising this figure. That's not true. I gave you the positives and the negatives. In the end of the video, I said that I still prefer the high-up version. Anyways, first point that I want to touch on this video has to be the price point. This figure currently retails for $175 plus shipping, and you can only imagine with third-party companies definitely hitting the $200 mark plus shipping, $230, $210 around there. And the scale for this has already been confirmed to be around 7 inches, and it's slightly taller than the Hayatoys version. For me, the biggest turnoff of this figure would have to be the price point. I don't really mind the other issues. That's something we're going to talk about later on. But anyways, almost paying $200 for a figure of this size with almost no accessories. The only accessory that you do have is a swappable head for Kong. What's funny is the promo images for that specific head sculpture shows Kong with a missing teeth. I mean, I'm not sure what's going on with MonsterArts right now, but everything feels extremely rushed. Shimo feels extremely rushed. Kong, the sculpture, feels rushed. On the screen right now, we have a few comparisons with the early concept art of Shimo, Hayato's Shimo, MonsterArts, and of course the Spiral Studio Shimo. Now, all of them have something in common. The tip of the nose is rounded. MonsterArts seems to be a little bit more stylized, and the tip of the nose is more like a triangle type of sharp edge. Another factor is the paint job is a simple white color. You don't see the shine, the pearl type of color on the shoulders, on the body. You don't see that extra detail popping because MonsterArts has a simple color. Now here's another comparison that I did, and from what I've noticed, I think MonsterArts is based on the early concept art of Shimo. Here's a comparison that I did with the concept art and the current Shimo. Obviously the crystals are the current color of the version that we got for Shimo in the movie. A very obvious indication this is the early concept art version. Look at the mouth, it doesn't have the gums. Second, the crystals that are supposed to be color on the side of the mouth are not visible. Same like it is on the early concept art. It's a full-on white, and you don't see the pearl colors popping throughout his body, his shoulder, the back area, and the back legs. Also, the crystal on the tail tip is the exact same size. It's over exaggerated, but the only thing that the concept art has done correctly is the sculpture on the head, nose, and mouth area. It's almost a finished product. MonsterArts just scaled it down differently and it's out of proportion. The muscle is not there. Overall, this is supposed to be full-on accurate and it's not. I'm just questioning myself how this figure got approved by the upper people in the company. Again, I'm assuming they're not experts, but judging from what we've seen, it just seems like MonsterArts isn't really trying with the MonsterVerse figures. Their classic figures always get more love, more dedication, more accessories. Now, if you want to know the answer to this, I recommend you to go to my channel and look up a video that I've done answering a lot of questions why this is happening between MonsterVerse figures and their classic figures. It makes a lot of sense, but for people that are not knowledgeable about this or don't have the knowledge, it's not going to make sense, and it just seems like MonsterArts isn't trying, but it's a big story, it's messy. Now with the following images, I corrected the MonsterArts to the best of my ability. I corrected the head with the glowing eyes, the mouth glowing as the atomic breath is coming out. I gave the body that shine that it's supposed to have. Now it's not the best, I know, but this is still a better version of what we could have had, and it's just mind-blowing to see how much of a difference it makes if they were to go back and correct those errors. They still have over a year to make all this happen. Here on the left, you have the corrected version that I did. On the right, you see the original. You see the difference with the head size, the overall shape. The neck area is more thicker. There's more muscle on the arms, neck. You definitely see that pearl blue, pink type of color. Now, as for the tail, I didn't modify the tail that much because I don't really mind the tail. I think that can easily be modified by anybody, just cutting off the edges. But still, there's a big difference. I think it would be much easier if they came out and said, look guys, this is based on the early concept art. It's not the up-to-date version of Shimo. Okay, so that would make a lot more sense. Why we have the missing gums on Shimo, why the head sculpture looks so drastically different, why the body is missing paint. A lot of people are comparing this to the Playmates version with articulation. Just imagine the Playmates with a lot more articulation throughout his body. That's what a lot of people are saying. A lot of people don't agree with the price point. I'm on the same boat. Look, they definitely fucked up. Is it the worst figure ever? Definitely not, let's be honest. I think the victory and the crown can definitely go to the legendary Godzilla 2019-2021 melted version. The head sculpture is horrible. This is easily modified even in person, or even just creating a 3D version head. It's not the worst. I can definitely see a lot of potential with Monster Arts for those customizers, giving it that paint job that it deserves, including myself. Like, I don't want to support this, but if I had the opportunity to get this figure, I would definitely customize this figure, or even make a 3D printed head and other things that I have in mind. But anyways, yeah, there's definitely potential. And here on the screen, you are seeing another side-by-side comparison. The top one is the modified that I did, the bottom one is the original, and it makes a lot of difference how one simple thing can change everything. And even this version of Shimo just seems a lot skinnier. Monster Arts should definitely reconsider taking this figure back to the drawing board and analyze what went wrong and the approval. I think there's time to fix this, but unfortunately that doesn't happen, because once a figure is done, they ship out the sample, the prototype figure, to factories. They mass produce the figure and it's already too late. They just can't throw away all those figures without, risking so much, losing so much money. So it's understandable, but at the same time, it's like, damn, if you have the 3D data, the files, why can't you finally give fans something properly done right, with accuracy, details? I mean, fuck, if you're asking almost $200, make this feel like a premium exclusive figure. Why not give it that majestic paint job? Even the Monster Hunter team did a better job with this monster right here. It has that pearl-like color. So I'm just questioning myself, why couldn't this be done for Shimo? Why can't the department working for Monster Hunter figures be working on Godzilla? You can tell the huge gap between both of them. One company or one department offers you accessories, a fantastic paint job, great articulation, while the other one seems to not care and just throws at you whatever just because of the name. It's becoming like Apple. Every year, it's almost the same phone. The only thing that sells those phones is the brand itself, Apple, the name. Same thing for Monster Arts. The only thing that is saving this company is the name itself, because products are definitely not up to par. The price points are ridiculous, forcing people to buy all figures just to get a accessory pack for Kong. The paint job is awful, the articulation is great, but sometimes it looks off. I don't know, man. Monster Arts was doing a fantastic job with the evolved Godzilla. Scar King is alright. Scar King has problems as well too. The sculpture looks off. And look, guys, I don't shit on companies like that anymore because of what happened to my channel a long time ago. I got demonetized, so I have to be careful with the things that I say. I don't know. I can't really speak freely like I used to before, but my opinion is we, the consumers, definitely do not deserve this type of products to put out there. The fact that Haya Toys can deliver a superior figure at a lower price point with great articulation says a lot. It's laughable to their face. Monster Arts should be ashamed of themselves to put out prototypes and images with a lot of mistakes. It's like they're not even trying. And unfortunately, this is going to continue to happen, like I've mentioned in the video that I made. Why all this continues to happen? Because of people supporting products like that. Look, I understand YouTubers have to buy all products, but listen, you are not forced. Nobody is putting a gun to your face, to your head, and telling you, buy the product. Easy as that. As soon as Monster Arts sees that their products are not selling up to par anymore, they'll start trying. Trust me. Do not support products like this. Say no to lazy work, trying to extract a lot of money out of you for something that's not even half baked. It's ridiculous. And that's why I don't really review figures anymore from Monster Arts, stuff like that. I told you guys I'm not supporting companies like that anymore. Haya Toys, yeah, and other companies. But look, I'm trying to move away. I'm not trying to be like other YouTubers doing the same thing. And it's okay if people don't like what I do. At the end of the day, this channel was made for myself, for the things that I do. And if my videos entertain you, good for you. But I don't want to feel like I'm forced to do a certain thing just to make other people happy. You know, if you vibe with me, awesome. If you don't, you're free to go look at other channels. Look, the only chance that we have at making a certain impact with this company is not supporting them anymore. I think we should all gather together as a community, people that are doing content related with Godzilla, influencers, what have you, and say no to supporting things like this. Once a company sees that their sales are down, that's when they start to try a lot better. I mean, just look at Godzilla Evolve. A lot of people were sick and tired of all the bullshit with Monster Arts, and look what happened. We had a positive impact. Same thing has to be applied here. Say no to this until they give us a better version of Shimo, and the price point has to be a lot better. $200 is no excuse. If you're going to charge $200, at least give us a 100% accurate Shimo with effects, with accessories. Make it worth it. Make the box freaking awesome. Make the box feel premium. That's the whole fucking point of an exclusive premium figure, is that you're getting something that's way above and beyond anything compared to the regular version. And this is lazy work, not even trying. I guarantee you, if me and my team were to produce a 3D version of Shimo, it would definitely be a lot better. Now, obviously, we're not good with articulation. That is something I do admit. We're working on that. But still, in terms of accuracy and details, it would definitely be there. Without a doubt, you would get a 100% accurate Shimo. Now, for the paint job, if I was to paint it, I'm gonna fucking, squash the fuck out of that paint job. You guys know that I definitely love painting figures, and when I'm given the task to do a figure accurate, I will do it, especially if I have the paints, everything that's necessary, I will do it. So without a doubt, I'm not confirming this is happening, but I'm only saying, if a small team of less than 10 people, 5 people, can produce a better figure than you, there's no excuse, Monster Arts. There's definitely potential. Please try again. It's just disappointing to see a company not care about their consumers and their products sometimes. It's always been a mystery box with Monster Arts. Sometimes the product can be amazing or it can be shit falling off of the box. I don't know. I don't know how some YouTubers can definitely support companies like that. I'm not even gonna drop names because I don't really give a fuck, to be honest. It's your money, do whatever you want, but you're also part of this problem. I'm just saying that. Supporting something and not saying anything makes you as guilty as them. But that's just my opinion. Anyways, what do I think between both Monster Arts and Haya? For me, Haya Toys is the definitive version if you're going for a budget figure, accuracy, paint job. But if you definitely don't care about that and you want articulation because you're somebody that does stop motion, you're somebody that cares more about articulation rather than sculpture accuracy, go with Monster Arts. If you got the money, that's your choice. Again, I'm not making anybody purchase what figure I want. At the end of the day, you're free to purchase whatever figure you want, what makes you happy. It's your money. And for my opinion, I'm definitely sticking with Haya Toys. I already got my pre-order in. Same for Evolve Godzilla. I don't know. I'm considering the Monster Arts Evolve version, definitely. But Scar King and others, yeah, no, I'd rather pass. And look, I wouldn't be surprised if Haya Toys drops, I said it in my previous video, if they drop a special edition Shimo with translucent crystals, with accessories, with a better paint job. That would be fucking awesome. Could you imagine that? I mean, this figure itself is already beautiful. The paint job, without having any translucent material, it's already giving that effect that the crystals are glowing. Fucking fantastic job, Haya Toys. Keep it up. Again, some people think that I'm also a hater from Haya Toys, and I'm not. But I'm always going to stand by it. If a company fucks up, I'm going to call it. Remember, my Haya Toys King Ghidorah had a lot of problems. If people are not satisfied with my review, hey, that's not my problem. I'm here to inform you and give you an honest review. If your figure came in better condition than mine, good for you, but mine had a lot of errors. Just to give you an idea, my Skullcrawler came with 2 left elbows. That's what I'm talking about. Of course, I'm going to complain. I'm going to call it out. If there's something wrong with my figure, why would I stay quiet?